likes a nice and ripe nectarine? I want to see some hands. What about watermelon? Pistachios? Right. Did you know that according to the California Department of Food and Agriculture, 50% of the vegetables and more than 70% of all fruits and nuts we are blessed to have in our table every day are produced here in California? From here, we help feed the nation. I want to tell you a story. This is the story of Rosita and why she struggled. Rosita lives in a community in the central coast of California. From this community, she should get everything she needs, like food and water, for example. Past years, Rosita had trouble getting the food she needed. The helpers that used to bring her food are not there anymore. Rosita's problem is not unique. This is happening all over the world, especially in arid regions like my native country, Chile, and right here in California. Right now, at this time, how you do picture Rosita? Anyone? Who is Rosita? Rosita is a strawberry plant, and she works with a farmer who feeds her with nutrients and water every day. To produce food, farmers are fighting a silent battle with the water. The irrigation water, whether it comes from rivers or underground, is too alkaline, locking away the nutrients from the plant, so they struggle. For many years, farmers have added harsh and dangerous acid to the water to force that pH down. There are hundreds of those systems installed. And don't get me wrong, they lower the meter, but there's a catch. The soil microbes, those little tiny microorganisms, Rosita's helpers, are in danger. The soil is turning into just dirt, forcing farmers in a very bad cycle of spending more and more money to grow food, and the soil still struggles. Dirt is sand, silt, and clay. Soil is much more than that. There are bacteria, fungi, bugs, worms, roots. There is life in the soil, and strong acid can harm it. But there is another way, and I'm going to need your help again. So I'm going to do a little experiment with you and show you a more natural alternative. Please, everybody, take a deep breath in, like. Now exhale. What if I told you that the gas we all breathe out, carbon dioxide, can be a great ally to solve this problem? When carbon dioxide dissolves in water, it creates carbonic acid. This is like rainwater. When rain washes the carbon dioxide from the air, it creates this soft and gentle and natural acid. If you ever open sparkling water and heard the hiss, that's carbon dioxide leaving the water. The same soft acid in your soda water can turn irrigation water in a more soft and plant-friendly level. We can capture carbon dioxide from biodigesters, from landfills, and other industry, and put it back into the soil for a more gentle way of farming. Carbon dioxide is super important for the plant. It's part of the photosynthesis. It helps them to build sugars, move nutrients inside the plant, and carbon dioxide can help the plant to use less water. On the other side, The soil microbes are the real heroes here. They make all those nutrients in the soil available for the plant. They make the soil better, and they create the perfect environment to grow healthier crops. Carbonic acid can set water pH in the best level, but then gentle breaks down in carbon dioxide and water, bringing that precious carbon straight to those hungry soil microbes. Farmers are connecting more with their soil. They understand that the soil is a complete living ecosystem. And when you respect it, when you feed it, nature responds. This is a big change to work with nature, not against it. For over 8 years, farmers have been using this alternative, and they reported strong results. The plants thrive, the soil changes, earthworms show up within a season in some sites. Certain ranches report the use of less water. Handling feels safer, no more acid to store. Some growers said that the first sign is not the yield, it's how healthy the plants look. It's the feel of the soil. Carbonic acid is more than a water treatment. It's a way to reawaken soil life. While there are many ways to improve soil and store carbon, using carbonic acid irrigation water is an easy first step for farmers to invest more in their soil health. And it seems to be the best scalable solution for the use of waste CO2. We all know that too much carbon dioxide in the air is a problem. So what if California, with millions of irrigated acres, switch from the strong acids to a more rain-like water? We could store tons of carbon dioxide into the soil. And that's on top of what agriculture is already offsetting today. And a California university is studying these impacts. Now, even if I don't see your faces, I think you're thinking about this. Where's Rosita now? Well, Rosita's farmer adopted more sustainable ways of farming, like carbonic acid and others. Today, Rosita receives water, nutrients, and carbonic acid every day. She's happy, healthy, and produces the sweetest strawberries you can ever taste. Just like Rosita's farmer, hundreds of farmers across California are using carbonic acid, growing all kinds of crops, and they are seeing healthier crops and healthier soils. Carbon dioxide, often seen as a bad gas, becomes an ally. And in the process, farmers use less chemical, they make farming safer, and we open the door to more sustainable agriculture. The beauty of this solution is how simple it is. There's nothing new here. We're just mimicking nature. Carbon dioxide and water, just like rainwater, together can nourish the soil ecosystem and the plants growing in it. This isn't over. No over. This is just starting. A whole team is studying and discovering the benefits and the impacts of carbonic acid in farming. They're educating people, and they're expanding their work beyond California. Now I have a question for you. Why should we care? Because what's on our plate depends on the life under our feet. Healthy soils grows healthy food. And I hope Rosita's story reminds you that sometimes the answers we're looking for are just in front of us. That something as normal as breathing out can be part of the solution. Let's breathe new life into farming, our soil, our food, our future. Thank you.